folks, and welcome to the B&T Sportstalk show. Thank y'all for joining us this wonderful Sunday evening as we cover all the happenings in sports, starting with the World Cup. We'll also be talking about the NBA free agency, which is still ongoing, and a particular LBJ who seems to be holding up B's entire organization. So we'll get a chance to talk about that. So let's jump into B. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Happy Sunday. Now we're getting some summer weather. It's been pretty gloomy here over the last few days. Yeah. You ever heard of a heat dome before?
What now?
So they call it a heat dome, and that's basically only certain parts of the Bay Area are going to be like hot as hell.
Okay.
And then the rest of it is cool. And obviously the coast ain't gonna get no hot weather, so we would consider outside of the heat dome. A heat dome.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, where I'm at, it's always a heat dome. I mean, it's just we just got heat all the time.
And then I don't know if you got a chance to watch Conor McGregor's weak ass fight or heard about it. Oh, that's right. You were camping.
Yeah, I've been off the grid for 2 days, folks. I was camping from Friday through today. We got back today at about 5:00. So I'm just now getting back into whatever the hell's been going on the past few days.
By the way, where did you go camping?
I went to Lake Comanche.
About an
hour from here, east.
Did you let out like a big old bird noise like a Comanche?
No, I did not.
Oh, see, you got to establish dominance.
But we went out there and it was a good time. Pitched a tent, ate some food, went fishing. Kids playing, running around. It was cool. So we had a good time.
Rams run the chat. Player got a fresh fade. Which one? I popped my top. Oh, that's right. T got a fresh fade as well.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's see. Papa J, what's good? Jim in the house. Papa J sent us a friend request. Wants to send us a message. I'll look at that after. Bruce says, is USA football soccer not overrated now? I told you guys, but Bruce, you wrong.
Bruce, what are you going to predict something that is positive? You know what I mean? That's what I'm waiting on. Predict a win.
He said, "Hello, gentlemen. Hope you and your family are good. We hope you and yours are well."
Same here. We hope your family is great as well.
Let's get it. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about some USA soccer because now the United States can go back to doing our regular scheduled program, which is not caring about soccer, because we're on the World Cup.
Yeah, we can get back to that skirmish we got going on in the Middle East. Anyway, yeah, I thought they did really good. I thought they did all right. I mean, I don't know, man. They got whoops. You know what I mean? And I guess the expectation is Belgium is just a better team. We just got to call it what it is. I mean,
from the start of the match, Belgium's defense was just on point. A lot of the stuff Team USA got away with, Belgium just shut down, and you can see the level of talent difference from where Team USA is currently to where Belgium is now. And I think that was just a big difference. And again, I'm new to this, but I'm not too new to this. I know just
professional either, you know what I mean?
USA soccer's never been a really big thing here in the States. There's no growing camp. There's nothing that we're doing that's promoting the players, right?
Yeah, we don't do anything on American soil that makes people want to watch soccer, I guess is the point. Like, we don't have any special commercials. The MLS gets hardly any exposure. So, yeah, we just don't, I don't know, we just don't have the push, man.
But let's put it like this, right? A lot of these countries that are in the semis now or even competing at a high level, they don't have a whole lot of people. Like, they don't have the amount of people like we do in the United States. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so that begs the question, over 300 million people living in the United States, and we can't produce one of the best. Like, let's be honest. If we take a baseball team, right, we're one of the best.
Yeah.
Obviously, we dominate football because
it's an American sport. Nobody else plays it. Yeah.
Basketball, on the other hand, is starting to become a little more international, but absolutely. we still own basketball. But when it comes to soccer, how the hell can we not develop top-notch talent in soccer?
Well, it's actually very easy. Here, I'll explain it to you. The very best athletes in America have options before them. One of I'm talking about the very, because this is who we're talking about, right? Because ultimately, when you talk about those sports like baseball, football, basketball, these are the athletes that you're competing against to play soccer, right? These are the guys because athletes translate more or less. Outside of maybe baseball, it's a little questionable, but for the other sports,
Hey, I take that personal, man.
I'm just saying. So anyway, the best athletes have a choice. They can either go and play basketball and make millions of dollars. They could go to play football and make couple $1 million and maybe die, but there's an opportunity to make millions of dollars. Or they could go play baseball and make hundreds of millions of dollars and play until they're 55. Or they could play soccer and make, maybe a few $100,000, 200,000. The push isn't there because the people are. Not only that, but the entry into soccer is costly. I mean, the baseball and soccer cost a good amount of money to play. Like you gotta be in the league. You gotta be a part of some club or whatever. It takes money to get into that. You know what I mean? Not that the other sports don't, but these sports are sometimes not as accessible. And let's just call it what it is. We just don't. It's not popular here. It's not popular. Kids don't grow up watching soccer. It's just not something that happens here.
Here's the other thing too: is when you and again, I'm learning all of this here, but there's a lot of these countries here who have camps, right? Free camps to go play to go build your talent. Right now, they're not just taking a kid like me off the street to go who could barely walk, right, and kick a soccer ball.
Walk. Don't do that.
But no. But you need what I mean.
I understand.
But you have top talent going to these camps, right? And they're building these guys up to become really, really good soccer players. And you're seeing it on the World Cup stage. You're literally seeing it there. How the hell do we not have that to our... We
don't focus on it, man. It's just not a big focus of ours. We don't care.
This has to be something that they focus on, right? As American sports pride ourselves on being some of the best out there. It is what it is. We do. We walk into each venue and we flex. We cannot do that in soccer.
No, we cannot.
we can't. So that has to be addressed. If you want to compete for a long period of time. Now, the team that they have now looks like it's built to make a pretty good run. But you got to start developing talent, man, because once that talent leaves, what are we back to again? Maybe making a knockout game? Maybe getting to the round of 16. Who knows? But you got to stop accepting that the round of 16 is not good. Is not good enough. It's not.
Look at it this way, okay? Look, America, we're very uppity. We think that everything we do is the greatest thing that ever happens. And that's the other thing about it, right? American football, basketball, whatever. We think we're the inventors. We're the greatest. And so a lot of times it's just shunned. It's like, soccer, it's not a big deal because, again, it's not a popular sport here. We don't want to do what everybody else is doing. We're doing our own stupid thing, even if it makes sense or not. So I just think you just don't have the push. Now, I agree with you that we do have a program that creates great soccer athletes, and those athletes, compared to the rest of the world, are not good. But I will challenge that countries like South Korea, who made a nice little push, Japan, these countries also don't have, they're new to it. But it's all about they're making progress quickly, right? So it's just the focus. If America wants to focus on creating the best soccer team ever, then they could. But unfortunately, it's just not. It's not there, bro.
I don't know, man. It's just we have all this money. We have all this. We have some of the best facilities that we could put together, and we're not putting it towards soccer. I mean, just imagine that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine having those camps. Imagine saying, "Hey, we notice your kid is one of the top kids in your region, right? Let's invite him to this camp." Right? It's already bad enough. AAU and all these travel balls are like $8,000 for what? 6 months, and you got to travel. That doesn't include all of that as well. Where you can send your kid to this camp, right? All paid for. Let's develop him as a talent, and let's continue to develop him into a top-notch soccer player.
But you can't keep up with centuries or the years and tens and decades.
But you got to start somewhere.
Of programs in these other countries that have just geared into these kids who are watching the sport every day, who are playing the sport outdoors. Whether they have money, poor, rich, or indifferent, they're all out there playing, and that's just not the way it is here in America. Soccer is a rich kid sport here. It's not even something that's accessible, let alone where your best athletes are going to play. So I just don't know. Let's get to the comments because it got hot real quick. Jim. Shout out to the billions and billions of Ram fans. Great. Awesome. We've got another month before we get into it, but we'll definitely get there. I don't know what the hell this means. Help me out. I don't even know if I want to know, Papa J. 52 seconds with a Peruvian necktie. What the hell does that mean?
I think we missed that. Pulisic all got hurt. Soft, supposedly the greatest American player of all time. Dude, when he came out and said, "Oh, I could get some rest now," I was like, "Yo, that's not what you want to hear from your star athlete, right?" I thought Tillman was the best player for Team USA.
Yeah, I don't know. What was Papa J? So American sports takes too much money for equipment with the lack of schools having the kinds of sports available. I mean, that's a good point too. One of the first things that they cut when it comes to time to make budget cuts in schools is sports, which is a great point. And soccer, again, like I said, where I grew up, soccer was it was a sport that was not as accessible and just wasn't a big draw. And then Bruce makes a good point. He says, how come women are dominating soccer? Just excuses. Well, I would say women's soccer, there are so few women's sports options. There's not as many options. As far as on that, I'm not trying to be rude to women or nothing, but there's not as many options there. The WNBA was just created like 30 years ago. The women's professional leagues are kind of here and there. There's not very many of them here in the United States, unfortunately. So the women have done a great job. I think it's great. And I think the other thing is you have a drive there for women to go towards soccer. Because, again, like I said, that avenue, I don't know how many other sports there are that women are going to play, because it's basketball, it's softball. Not all those sports are going to make headlines, but I'll agree with you, Bruce. I don't know, but I personally think that there's a little bit more competition, especially on the professional side, like we were talking about when you're having the best athletes compete for these other basketball and football. There's just a little bit more competition there, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Jim, WNBA is dominating. Yeah.
U.S. men will never win in soccer until they do what the women do.
Yeah,
women's sports is not popular in most countries. Here in America, it's different, and they praise women's sports. Bruce says, respectfully, guys, I'm not buying the men not winning. The women are the best. I mean, they've won 4 out of the 9 World Cups.
Yeah, we're not denying they're better.
And then, they're referring to, last night was the UFC fights. Conor McGregor was out there, but this kid, Paddy the Baddy from England, dude, listen to him talk. It's a little hard to understand, but he's hella funny. He put this like crab choke on this dude. He had his legs wrapped around his back, his arm underneath his neck, and he's sitting there like got this constipated look on him. But he choked him out. Like it did not. The guy barely broke a sweat. He had more Vaseline on his face than he did sweat.
Absolutely.
Pause.
And Bruce, again, will women have track and field? Yes. So again, you're absolutely right. Women have track, they have field, they have gymnastics. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is when you're the top athlete as a male and you're competing to play in these other sports, the options that are there where you can make millions of dollars are professional leagues that are in the United States that all eyes are watching. Versus at the women's level, yes, track and field does have summer games. Matter of fact, track and field is every year. There are track and field events year round, but most of us don't even know that because we're not watching it. So What I'm saying is when you're on the male side of things, you're the best athlete. Let's say you're the best athletes in the United States of America, Bruce. What sport are you playing? Are you going to play football, baseball, basketball, or soccer? I guarantee you're not picking soccer. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, nothing about it's not against women. I'm just saying that on the men's side of things, if I'm the best athlete, I'm not playing soccer. In the United States, at least. Other countries, yes, just not here.
And let's be honest. There's other women's professional sports, you just don't hear about them.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only one we know about, right, is that's got TV popularity is the WNBA. But there's a professional women's soccer league.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That doesn't get a whole lot of exposure, but it's there. That's it. They just started a professional women's baseball league, but they've been trying this for years.
Yeah.
And then what else am I missing? I think that's about it. And softball.
Yeah, and with the limited amount of women's sports and what women are trying to achieve with sports, the push is there.
Yeah.
But on the men's side for soccer, the push is it's not as urgent. It's not there.
Oh. Well, Team USA, thanks for the fun. It was a lot of fun.
Good times. They cheated and they still lost.
I know. How does
what
that
was
happen?
that? What was that?
How does that happen?
I don't know. They tried.
Whatchamacallit. But let's get into the
the
breaking news. Warriors hiring Frank Vogel. Yes, we are going to talk about that. That's what I told you about.
Why is that breaking news? Frank Vogel?
Well, yes, we will talk about that when we get to the trade deadline.
Right.
But let's stay on the soccer subject, man, because the quarterfinals was entertaining, to say the least, with a little bit of controversy to come with it as well. In the England and Norway game, which I wanna bring up, but France Morocco, France did what they were supposed to do.
France had like 20 kicks on goal. Yeah. Like that was a crazy. Like they had. I'm like, when are they gonna score?
Shout out to Morocco's goalie who tried to do his best to keep us from going.
My man had to.
It's been 5-0.
My man had to have 8 arms in that game, but he just wasn't enough to hold all the water, and they eventually broke through. I think Mbappe had one, or did he have? Yeah, did he have? No, he didn't have both. Well, it's who you thought it was. Kylian Mbappe and Dembele. They got one apiece, and that was the end of that. So France moves on. I watched I had to come back home and watch highlights literally before the show. So the Argentina game, I thought that was actually a pretty highly contested game until Argentina at the end of that game busted out 2 goals in extra time, or had the 1 goal in extra time.
I don't like the red card Switzerland got.
Yeah, they were playing. It kind of feels like Argentina is getting a little bit of the OKC treatment. I don't know,
And people are trying not to call it for what it is, but look, the guy got a red card. I just don't think he deserved the red card, right? But again, Team USA also got banned or got the red card revoked. So, it is what it is. But look, Switzerland put up a fight. A team like Argentina, down to 10 games, or 10 players, to hold off. Or they almost made it to penalty kicks. You're basically playing to survive to get to penalty kicks. That's what it was. And Argentina just broke through towards the end with those 2 late goals, and I think it was the second extra time, right?
I believe so, yeah. And again, all this unfortunately coincides with obviously the red card for Switzerland. So that obviously was a key influence in how Argentina was able to get those goals. So it is what it is, unfortunately, and Argentina moves on to the semis. Spain, Belgium. I didn't get a chance to catch this one.
Spain did what they did.
Yeah, from what I saw.
Although Belgium did play a really good match. It was 1-1 for the longest time. Like it almost got to extra time, before Spain just broke through with the last second goal. But the game, Norway and England, this thing was. There was a little bit of controversy. I don't know if you got a chance to see the highlights.
Yeah, I think it was 2-2, right? Because Norway had scored a goal, and I believe was there a foul or a penalty of some type that was called?
I can't recall off the top of my head, but one of the things that I noticed was there was a corner kick. The goalie came out and ran into his own player, knocked his own ass out.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, I did see that.
And they called it dead. Well, because the goalie they're dead like most soccer players do after they got hit.
Screaming, yeah.
And so I thought that really ruined Norway's chance. Now I'm not saying that was like the end result, but why? He could have gotten up. He didn't really hit him that hard, right? He was trying to sell a call against Norway.
Well, that was one play, wasn't there? And there was another play I thought where what's his name? What's the guy's name? Holland? How do you say his name?
Holland.
Where they called him for a push, where he kind of pushed the guy to the ground. And I'm not sure if that was a play that took away the goal, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bruce. But they had a couple of penalties. There was another one too where they had an opportunity for a good header right at the goal, and the England player just literally, the guy, I forgot what the player's name was, but the England player just hit him with a forearm shiver right in the back of the neck. And before the ball was able to make contact with his head, which I thought was a penalty, probably should have been a penalty kick. So I think there were. I agree with you, B. There was some stuff going on.
You know what I'm saying? It altered the game, and then Holland unfortunately, got gassed. He had to be subbed out, and so I think that really took the wind out of Norway as well. But I mean,
Yeah.
we have some semifinals. If you're not a soccer fan and you're just tuning in, we are in for a real treat. Let's talk about the first match, which will be July 14th. France and Spain. The Spaniards versus the Croissants. In this one
The
here,
churros versus the croissants.
France is actually underdogs in this matchup
Against Spain.
against Spain plus 135. T, let's talk about it. Who you guys got, chat? Who you guys got? France and Spain to move on to the World Cup final.
I'm taking France.
Dude, you know what? I might just go the opposite because nobody's talked about them. Spain.
Spain, yeah.
Not one person has. Now, granted, Mbappe's having one hell of a World Cup, and the crazy part is he may not even win the Golden Boot.
Well, I think we'll see if France's offense can overcome Spain, but I'm gonna take France. They've been pretty good this entire tournament for the most part. Not that Spain hasn't been, because Spain also has been pretty darn good. But I'm gonna go with France. I like France.
All right, and then England and Argentina for the right to play the winner of the France and Spain game for World Cup final here.
I'll let you go first.
I'm actually gonna go England.
Yeah, I'm going
England.
Completely wrong for this, but I'm gonna go with England. I think England's size should be able to give them a little bit of a heads up over the Argentinians. But I can't count Messi out either, man. But I'm gonna take England and France to play each other in the final.
But let's be honest, T. Argentina, since that Verde game, has not looked impressive.
Yeah, they've been needing some late magic.
They've been needing some help
yeah.
to get to this point. We're talking about Switzerland going down to 10 guys.
Yeah.
The very last minute goal against Cape Verde to kind of kick everything off. So
yeah, even against Egypt. Same thing. They had to come back against Egypt. They were down 2-0 most of the entire game up until almost the 70-minute mark. And they scored 3 goals from that point on to go up 3-2. So, yeah, I agree with you. But they've been playing from behind quite a bit.
Yep, and you can only do that for so long before you get caught. And I think this is where they get caught. Because England's been playing well. Very well. Yeah, but this is a very, oh man, we're going to have a France-England matchup. Might as well just go play that across the pond. So fuck it, don't even play here. Hey, take that shit over there.
There you go. It's going to be great, though. It's going to be great.
Let's get caught up in the chat here because there was some unfortunate news as well. The soccer player from South Africa was killed. 26 years old, 25? Was killed right after the World Cup.
What?
Yep.
That's crazy. By his own teammates?
Supposedly by his own teammate.
Wow.
France should win the World Cup, in my opinion, says Bruce. I'm sorry, the Swiss player deserved that card. He practically dived trying to get the Argentina player a card. That was that red card moment. I'm pulling for Argentina, but their defense is trash. It's rigged for Argentina to win, says Papa J. Bruce says Spain player Lamel talking trash to the French is idiotic. Yes, I agree, but they've been a sleeping giant all this time. Bruce says false to Papa J, but I think that was due to for Argentina's rigging.
Yeah.
And then Jim says prayers for the guy who was sent flying by the bison. T, I don't know if you've seen the video yet, but there was an older gentleman and there was a distressed bison. It was a good distance, right? And I swear, I think the bison knew his ass was taking a picture of him, because the minute you see the guy take a picture, the bison got up and went charging after this man. And they played Ring Around the Rosie around some trees, right? And for a second, you thought it was over. Like the bison got distracted by a tree and then locked eyes on the old guy again and chased him and then launched him like 8-9 feet in the air. He sent his ass flying.
Okay, so people are out there trying to take pictures of bison up close. That's what we're doing?
Dude, it wasn't that close. He was at a pretty good distance. I don't know what happened.
What's a pretty good distance? Help me out here.
I don't know, man. Why am I going to even get close to a bison to begin with?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how does this even... What are people doing?
You know the closest I'm going to get to a bison is on TV.
On television. And if I see one outside, then I'm going in the complete opposite direction. I'm not pulling out my camera to take a picture. And I'm going to say, great, that's awesome. I saw a bison and be on my merry way.
You got it, T. If you get a chance, look it up. Papa J goes, oh shit, I thought the bison clip was AI. Nope. This
It's
is as
hard
real.
to tell these days, to be honest.
This is dope. This is about as real as it gets, man. Because Bison put his head down and took him to a whole nother dimension, man.
Bison attacker. Yellowstone? Is that right?
I don't know.
Bison flips grandpa? That must be it right there.
Yes.
Oh, this
Papa
guy's...
J says...
This guy's a goner. Man hospitalized. Well, good for him. He didn't die.
Not yet.
Thanks to me. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Bro, just watch it, man. This guy was flying.
Oh, man. Grandpa, he had the suspenders on and everything. Good grief. Oh, God. I was camping today. This is terrible.
Yeah, but you weren't around no Bison.
These people camping in Yellowstone. Get out of there. Oh, I see they're taking pictures.
Yeah.
See, this is why we don't belong in the wild. Look, this gentleman was smart. He got it in his truck. But there goes Grandpa Wilbur trying to hide behind a tree from a bison.
Oh, you're getting there.
How come he didn't? Oh, and he's gone. You know, the guy with the car pulled up beside him trying to get him to get in the car. What happened? You know? Grandpa.
Bruce says, my heart says Argentina, but my head says England. I think this is where Messi said it. I can't stop imagining the grandpa who did you can see him at one point like
full
this.
Cartwheel. Did a full in-air cartwheel.
He looked like Johnny Knoxville in Jackass when he got flipped over by the bull.
I think what's horrible is everybody else is in their car. Meanwhile,
and
this guy is by. Yeah. One guy tries to drive up, I guess, to give him an option to get in the car, and he just wasn't. I don't know. That's just stupid. That's just. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I hope so too. It's a sad look, but damn, it's so sad watching the old man run for his life away from this bison. He's not gonna run away from.
Yeah, it's like a full on news clip. Like they have somebody talking about it, or who witnessed it, and does this not happen often, or it just doesn't get caught on camera?
I guess it just doesn't get caught on camera. I don't know.
Damn, he got welcome to the wilderness. That's
all right, T. You ready for some NBA chat? Because the trade deadline is kind of starting to flatline a little bit. The summer league is in full flex right now, which we will also talk about. But some news to report: Wembanyama decided to take less money and took a $252 million max extension.
Yeah. So, wow. Thanks. Only 252. Man, he could have got. What's the most he could have got? What did he actually save them exactly? Like 20 million or something? 10 million?
So he decided on the 25% max instead of 30% super max.
So 5%.
It would have taken him to $303 million.
That doesn't sound like 5%.
After he and the Spurs went through multiple frameworks, said the deal could potentially save the Spurs roughly $50 million over the next 5 years.
Okay.
So when you look at it, that's a big thing.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll give it to Wemby. You know, good for him, man. Let's see. So Wemby contract. I'm curious. What's this guy? What's it look like? $252 million from 2031-2032 season. There's no break. There probably isn't a breakdown yet.
No, not yet. This thing's fresh.
Yeah, so it is. I'm not gonna see it, but yeah. Well, I guess good for him, man. I mean, they try to say it's a pay cut. I guess he could have made more. I guess they're saying he could have made 300.
That's what I'm saying. 303 mil.
300 million. Yeah, he'll regret that.
But Taj, he's making 252 million. Like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, okay. LeBron's about to play for a veterans minimum, but he's got billions.
LeBron exactly. So I give it to Victor Wembanyama.
Take pay cuts when you're old. Okay, don't take pay cuts in the beginning.
Taj, you gonna argue between 252 million to 300 million?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean,
when you've never made $1 million in your life, you're gonna argue.
I'm just saying from that perspective, man. If you're a young man in the league, you take your max. Take the max. Why would you give the corporation a discount? We don't give our corporation discounts.
Taj, did we not just talk about how they needed other players?
They'll find a way to pay them. The cap goes up every year.
I know, but this helps add more value to signing a really big player to come join them.
$50 million over how long? Over 5 years? Is how much? How much is that a year?
What, 252 million over 5 years?
No. He saved them $51 million. So
Yes.
$50 million over 5 years is how much?
Well, I went to public school, bro.
It's $10 million a year. That's not gonna get the greatest player ever known to man. Well, all it's gonna do is maybe keep some of the players on the team, which I could see that. But with the cap going up every year, I mean, you're just giving the Spurs extra money. Who's making $10 million right now in the league? That's a good player. You can't. Who? Yeah, LeBron. There you go. Is that what this is? They try to get LeBron? Anyway, but no. I understand where you're coming from. It's the Tom Brady thing, blah, blah, blah. We want to try to do something for the team. Every time a player does it, everybody's like, yay. But when as soon as this asshole hurts himself and gets traded, pawned off, or scrapped, nobody's going to give a crap. Nobody's going to say, yay, company. So miss me with that. Take the extra $50 million, young man.
Well, he ain't no more. It's too late.
Don't give these guys a discount for what? The owners of the NBA don't need more money. Get out of here. Tired.
I wouldn't know what to do with $10 million.
I'm just saying from my perspective. I know I'm not gonna make $100 million. I'm just saying. Don't give him a discount. For what?
Here comes Papa J. I don't see anything wrong with Wemby's contract. I wouldn't give that kind of contract to LeBum, the most overrated player in NBA history. Remember last week? He was the greatest until he found out he wasn't playing for the Lakers no more.
Yeah, you know who else got paid more than that? Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, God, he got paid by the Cavs.
Is it stopping them from keeping the players on their team? Matter of fact, they're about to add LeBron.
No. There's more breaking news to that.
Yeah, they're probably going to add LeBron. They might not. But the Harden come back on some stupid. My point is the companies and these teams can make up as many excuses as they want. If they want a player on the team, they can find a way to do it. They'll do it.
Well, there's also news. LeBron has ruled out a return back to Cleveland.
Look, okay, that's fine. Honestly, I'm over it. I'll be happy when he finally makes a decision, and we can stop playing the cup game. Because right now we're just playing the cup game. Which cup is the ball under? That's what we're doing with LeBron right now. We don't know LeBron, and it's really not that serious, bro. Whatever team you go to, that's cute. But I mean, at this point, just make a choice, man. Just make a choice.
Should we dig into that?
Yeah. So I mean, LeBron James had 3 teams on his menu, I don't know. It was the Cavs, the 76ers, and the Miami Heat. Those were the 3 teams that were considered the front runner. Apparently, what we're doing is we're playing this stupid game where every week we're playing the LeBron Who Gets LeBron game show. Every week we're going to take one team off the board and then have him get on ESPN and sit down in a chair like he did 15 or however many years ago when he went to Miami and make a decision. And I don't need the antics. I just don't need the antics. It's too much. Rich Paul's on TV every day. Seriously, he's on TV every day. Just pick a team and let's move on.
So with that being said, there's a team now that people once ruled out after the Sixers got into play and now might be the favorite to land LeBron James. And that is not only but my Golden State Warriors, who were looking at the outside in for God knows whatever reason. But
can you all take Bronny James off our hands?
No,
give us a second round draft pick.
It's a guaranteed contract.
It's going to be whatever LeBron says it is.
We don't want him.
It's going to be whatever LeBron says it is.
I mean, we do need another one. We don't want him, but we do need another one. But Curry was on record about giving a slight pitch to LeBron about coming to Golden State on how it's going to be a very high IQ basketball game with him, Draymond, and LeBron, and with Kerr by the helm. LeBron has come out and said that he is looking to play not to chase a title, but just to play the game of basketball. So that's what he says.
Okay.
And then this week, Draymond and LeBron were out in, I guess, Puerto Rico golfing together, and that was Draymond courting LeBron as well. So, and then the big news today, and I know, for most people it doesn't sound like big news, but this is really big news. Will Vogel, who coached LeBron in the finals and got just ousted for no reason, because the Lakers didn't put a team around him over those last 2 years.
Because we destroyed that team because LeBron and AD wanted Russell Westbrook, okay, on our team. Let's get our history right. Okay, LeBron and AD recruited Russell Westbrook to come and play in LA. They blew that team up, and we were left with whatever the hell that was.
And so they decided to take it out on Will Vogel. They fired his ass.
Mark.
Well, now he's the assistant coach for the Golden State Warriors. And this is a big domino effect on what you're trying to do to convince LeBron to play for your team, right? Now, granted, it would be easier to have AD on your team, but this is a right trend. And now you're probably looking at the Warriors now being the front runners to land LeBron.
All right, so let's talk about it. Let's say LeBron, we go through with this. You went and you got a defensive coach in Vogel, because that's what he is. He's a good defensive coach.
He is.
You add that to Kerr, who's very good at managing big name superstars and managing that situation, much like Phil Jackson was. Yes. And so the issue I see is always going to be the same, and it's just going to be the fact that these are older players. Y'all are going to really be skating through a lot of the regular season, and hopefully you have to make sure that your guys, which is like any other team, right? But you have to hope that your guys can stay healthy for long spurts throughout the regular season.
That's any NBA team.
Yeah, but Curry missed time last year. He's getting older. Okay, LeBron missed a chunk of time last year, if you remember, with the Lakers.
Yes.
So Draymond has had his issues with injury. My point is, those guys have to be healthy together for a 30-plus game period of time. And I know they're very smart, and I'm sure they could get together and use their IQ, but they need to be on the court together to make that thing work and be prepared to go into the playoffs playing at a fairly high level. So I think that's where it is. I mean, this is great for you guys because I think it makes for exciting basketball. I don't know where it puts you.
At sixth place.
I'm gonna be honest with you. LeBron at this stage in his career is not the greatest defensive player. Okay, he tends to walk up and down the floor. He kind of gives up on plays at times. He's gonna turn the ball over in some very weird ways that are gonna piss you off. I'm trying to give you what I've been watching for the past year and a half, bro.
You know how much I've watched the Warriors just kick a ball into the next stands because they forgot how to dribble?
But it wasn't your star player, though. It was somebody else.
Curry had made some bad
Curry turns the ball over sometimes. Yeah, sure.
Yes.
But I'm trying to set you up, man. I'm trying to help you out because I watched this guy for the past. He's been on the Lakers for 8 years now. And he's going to drive y'all, Warrior fans, he's going to drive y'all crazy during the regular season because he's not going to play. He's going to be at 40 to 50% through most of the regular season. And he'll pick about 5 to 10 games where he's going to play all out. The other time, he's going to play in spurts. And that's going to piss you off because y'all are used to this strength in numbers. LeBron don't do strength in numbers. LeBron do, if I'm not feeling this game, I might not be playing that hard today.
No, that was different than the Olympics.
And the Olympics is a very small window.
That's all you need. We just need to get
because the teams are going to be better.
You just need to get to the dance with them. That's it.
I'm trying to warn you, man. LeBron didn't get good on our team until he decided to be the third best option on our team. Look, I'm just trying to tell you what you're getting. You're not getting 6 years ago, LeBron. You're getting a guy who is more than capable in a short period of time, but is not going to be capable over the course of 82 games.
I'm good with it.
All right.
Look, our dynasty is coming to an end, right? Like this is exploding right in front of our face.
True enough.
Not once have we ever thought that LeBron and Curry would be on the same team, right? Outside of playing on the Olympics, right? And we got a taste of that. I was like, oh shit, I could use a full course meal of this shit, right? Well, it's a little too far gone by that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get it, and so we might as well just enjoy what these guys in their latter end of the career. To be honest, do the Warriors win a championship in 2 years? Probably not. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It probably not. It is going to take some moving to make happen, but look, the NBA is going to get a treat with this to watching two of two generational talents share the floor together for 2 years, and that's it. Because now that's pushing this generation outside of like James Harden's fat ass and KD's slim ass. But after that, now the young talent takes over, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what's happening. Yeah.
The NBA, as much as they try to promote the SGA and all these young guys, right? The guys who dominate the headlines are in their 18th and 40,000th year in the NBA.
Well, it is changing, and I'll put it like this. If LeBron wants to win, and he wants to win games, he'll go to the 76ers. If he wants a spectacle, if he wants an opportunity to just go out and, play with guys he just wanted to play with, then yeah, he can go play for Golden State. But again, the amount of time that's spent on his agent being on television, him making a choice, him like he's, the only thing happening right now is not the amount of impact that he's going to have on an already set team. It's not, that's a little bit off balance in my opinion. He's a great player, but I don't think he brings that much to, unless it's 76 who already have they're already a great team. He's just tagging along for the ride. But if the expectation is for him to bear the load and play with Curry and play 35 to 40 minutes a game, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
I don't expect him to play 35 minutes a game.
Maybe he ain't winning, man. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
Oh shit! I disconnected myself.
Well, while he's disconnected, let's get to some of what y'all been saying some stuff. Papa J, who has completely, I don't even know if I should read his comments about LeBron anymore.
Nah, he just I think LeBron.
We should. Yeah, what just happened? He was like on the LeBron team. So who is going to get the LaFlop's rose? Very funny. Jim, Papa J isn't in love with LeBron anymore. Yeah, we found that out last show. Papa J, MJ is way okay. All right, Papa J, enough of it. And then we've got WTM. Thanks for joining us, man. Give us a subscribe if you haven't already. You mean LeBron got him fired? Yes, that's what we just talked about. Thank you. And I talked about that earlier. It was LeBron and AD that co-opted the Russell Westbrook move, which brought him to LA. And after that, Vogel was pretty much out the door. So, yeah, that was dumb.
But you don't have that problem here in Golden State.
Yeah, you don't. But I'm just saying the whole Vogel thing.
This team is done in 2 years. So let's just ride it out. Let it go.
And it says, stop drinking the Kool-Aid, LeBum Kool-Aid. Now we're just going crazy. Overrated. Okay, Papa J. I'm not even reading your comment anymore, Papa J. I'm sorry. I can't do it. And then WTM with, you're speaking for yourself. Real Warriors fans do not want LeBalco. I don't know. Is that because he bald?
Come on, man. You can't.
Hey, look, if y'all brought LeBron on and y'all added some other key players to this, then I will be all for it. Like, for instance, let's say y'all made a play for Jaren Jackson Jr., who is going to play for the freaking Utah Jazz with 5 other centers for absolutely no reason at all to compete for nothing and lose games. It's the stupidest trade. Now, if you guys had gone after him, let's say y'all added JJJ, and then y'all added LeBron, I might say, okay, I see what y'all doing, Warriors. But that's not what's happening. It's just LeBron being added to a team that's already kind of on the downcline. So it's just like, what are we really doing? And why are we wasting so much time trying to figure out which team this guy's playing for? Just pick a team.
Because we're just enjoying ourselves, T.
So Jim, let's talk. Jim says, I'm sorry, I gotta address this. Real Laker fans didn't want LeBron either. Yes, there were a lot of Laker fans that once LeBron got on the team were like, you know what? I'm not watching Laker games anymore. But I hate to tell you, as a Laker fan, I completely disagree with that. I am a Laker fan. Why the hell would I stop watching my team because LeBron plays for him? I'm sorry. I'm gonna watch my team play, and we got a championship. But by the way, and I'm this is just for my Laker fans. Kobe Bryant died in 2020. We won a championship that year, and if you as a Laker fan didn't hitch on to that, and that wasn't a moment for you to see us win a championship the same year that Kobe died, then get the out of here. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I was hoping
I'm
you would
sorry.
drop that F.
You're not gonna come to me as a Laker fan and try to say, well, LeBron on town, I want to watch. I'm a Laker fan, die hard. I don't care who's on the team. I watched them when they had Kyle Kuzma and Lonzo Ball. So you watched that team, but you didn't watch the LeBron team? Come on now, stop that. Stop that. You can't hate one man that much. Don't know one man got that. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Stop that. Stop that. Stop it. Stop that.
I don't think he was talking about you in general, but I think it was just talking about Laker fans who bounced when they signed LeBron, who didn't all of a sudden because...
No, he said real. He said REAL. Real Laker fans didn't want LeBron either. That's what he said.
Oh.
So, yeah, I read it right. See what I'm saying? Now we got... See this is what I'm talking about. Well, come on now. What y'all talking about?
Papa J said
y'all about to have me mad in a minute, but I'm going to let B talk about what he was talking about before we get to the rest of these dumbass comments.
What was I talking about? I forgot.
I don't know. I just cut you off and everything. I'm so sorry. We were talking about LeBron and the Warriors. I cut you off. LeBron and the Warriors and, you know.
It's all good. But look, team passionate about his Lakers, man. Just about I'm passionate about my Warriors, man. You can't really mess with that, man. But, you know, T, I'm always going to give you shit for your Mickey Mouse ring no matter what.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, but that's the thing is for me, it meant something different. For somebody from the outside, it probably doesn't mean anything. But that's fine. I don't care because I'm only talking about within Laker, like just Laker fandom, just Laker fans in general, right?
Yeah.
So for everybody, people been hating the Lakers for a long time. That is not new. Okay, folks, don't think you invented that. That's not new. Okay, that's been around for a long time. But for a Laker fan to win a championship that year, that meant a lot. That meant a lot. And if you didn't feel that, then I don't really know how real Laker fan you really are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's like something happening to one of your star players in the same year, and then they win a championship the same year. We gonna be like, yeah, no, it was all right. Kobe died that year. What the hell are you talking about? They have murals around L.A. What's happening?
Papa J says, I grew up in Los Angeles in the Bay Area. That's why I'm a fan of the Niners and Lakers and Dodgers. We don't talk about your fandom, Papa J, because it makes zero sense. That's like putting cereal in and putting cereal in a bowl and adding water to it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
But in any case, let's talk about the Summer League here because Will brought up a good comment that Steve Kerr may ruin Lendenberg. The young kid.
He's not going to play him. If that was because doesn't he play the same position as LeBron would, right? If y'all get LeBron, like he's not going to get a lot of play
He basically would. Now, granted, if they get LeBron, that's not a bad guy to learn under.
True.
That's true. In the league. Yaxel Lendenberg is having a phenomenal Summer League here, I give two shits less about Summer League. I think it's just it's a grown ass adult AAU for the NBA, right? Let's call it for what it is.
Yeah.
Right. But the man's balling out.
Yeah, he started his Summer League 6 for 6. That shot looks nice.
Oh,
that 3-point shot looks very nice.
It's subtle. It's just a simple, smooth little touch. But the way he can finish around the rim, I think that's a big thing that just the Warriors have been lacking. His size is going to help him a lot, and I think the greatest thing is that the man's 24 years old, so he's not young in NBA perspective, but he's got experience.
Yeah.
And he comes with a track record too. And dude, I'm excited for this. So you want to know what the Warriors' future likes in 2 years? This is kind of what you're looking at.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. I mean, like you said, Will brought up the point about Kerr ruining this player, right? How do you guys go about avoiding the Jonathan Kuminga thing? Because Kuminga was kind of I don't want to say in the same vein, but he also was an athletic wing with some upside. Now, I will say maybe that Luxembourg is a little bit more polished, but how do you avoid that? Like, how do the Warriors avoid that? Y'all need, like, in my opinion, you guys need to have y'all need to have some Phil Handy type coaches on y'all's sideline that can help develop some of these players because...
And that's where Will Vogel comes in.
You think Vogel? I don't know. Yeah, maybe Vogel.
Guys like Jerry Stackhouse. Jerry Stackhouse is on the Warriors.
That's true. Yeah, y'all got Stacks, but y'all got to do something because Kerr, he's just like he comes from the Phil Jackson tree. He played under Pop too, but Phil didn't play rookies, bro. Phil Jackson did not play rookie. Didn't want to be bothered with him. Like, no, thank you. So I'm hoping that there's another coach, another voice in the room that really helps this kid develop so that he gets some playing time. Not that y'all have it. Y'all kind of had, you guys have had to play rookies anyway. Like, you've
We
had
had
to
a
play
lot of
young
choice.
players.
Half the team was hurt.
Seriously. So it's
yeah.
not like this is new. It's just that developing that talent to the next stage has been proven difficult for y'all. I don't know why, because, I mean, your championship team was really developed from the draft, honestly.
Moses Moody was starting in the finals. Let's remember that.
Yeah.
And Kuminga didn't get a whole lot of run.
No. And now Moses Moody is like on the fringe. Like, he's still not a solid starter.
I think you saw a lot of growth in Moody last year to really push that, because he was starting to really come into himself until the injury.
Yeah.
But I think again, this may be different from what I'm saying, is Moody wasn't looking to start right away. He literally came out and said, "I'm here to learn what it's going to take to be a professional in the league."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
His playing time's going to come. He's like, well, I'm here to learn. Now, granted, Kuminga is a talent, but let's be honest, man, it wasn't that great. I call for what it is, because when he got to Atlanta, I didn't see anything that was like, oh, we're
he had flashes. Kuminga's issue is always going to be, in his mind, he thinks that he should be getting more time and more of this and more of that, but he hasn't really earned that sort of starting spot yet. And so I think that's kind of what it is. And I mean, the Lakers were dealing with the same thing. The Lakers were trying to sign Kuminga for $10 million a year, right?
Yeah.
He wants more, right? But the Lakers, that's where we are right now. Lakers are like, well, we don't really want to pay you $20 million a year. Sorry. So we're going to have to take a step back, and you figure that out, and we'll go look elsewhere. So it's the same thing. Kuminga has this idea of himself as a player that the entirety of the NBA has not seen yet.
No.
It's all potential. It's all potential.
So it's... if you guys get Kuminga, I wish you the best of luck with him. I think the city of LA eats his ass alive.
Well, he's only going to be asked to do two things: and play defense and
which he does not do.
Run and jump. He can. He's capable. He just isn't consistent.
Yeah, and
he's plenty capable. He's not a consistent player. That's the issue.
He ain't a good player. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, he's just got to shut up and play.
That's it.
And make he's going to get paid either way. Because he got $23 million last year. I mean, just playing for the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? Or $20 million, excuse me. They didn't pick up his option, but he got paid. He got money. So it's just like, no, if you think you're going to get $30 million a year, then, just got to play into it.
Bruce says Wiseman got hurt. I can't tell who are saying things based on emotion. Wiseman was hurt before he got to the NBA. They picked him based off of like 7'3" and can run the floor and do all this other shit, and turned out he was just nothing at that point. So, no.
All right, and then here goes Will again. See, you're not going to like this. So you're not a real Laker fan is what I'm hearing. No, well, neither are you.
I don't think Will's a Laker fan. I think he's a Warrior fan.
I know. That's what I just said. Neither are you.
Oh.
So, but I'm not going to be challenged. I'm not going to take no challenge on my fandom, because I don't have to. I've been watching this team for as long as I can remember, man. And I've watched Kobe's entire career. I got to watch just before that, and I got to watch us beat Boston. I got to watch us go through all of it. And so I'm not going to turn tail on my team just because you don't like one of my players. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. I sat through a whole career where this guy right here, y'all was calling him a rapist every day. I don't even know if I can say it on YouTube. So I know what it's like to be a Laker fan.
Well, we'll find out.
I don't really know what type of fan you are with your team, or is he a Warriors fan?
I think he's a Warriors fan.
Okay, yeah. Well, so I don't know nothing about being a Warriors fan. I have no idea. But I know about being a Laker fan, watching every game, knowing who coming in and out. I know what it's all about. Hey, man, I got frustrated with Kobe taking shots too, man. But that's my guy. I'm not just going to turn tail and stop watching my team because LeBron came there. Y'all be treating LeBron like he's bigger than the game of basketball. That's what I don't understand about a lot of y'all. Y'all treat him like he's so polarizing. Oh my God, LeBron James in the building. I gotta hate him or love him. It's not that serious, man. You know how many players have come across the Laker timeline? It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yo, Bruce is giving you credit. Some people, man. Taj is correct. He says a lot of crazy things, but he's correct about the Lakers.
You can't just walk away from your team because one guy showed up. No, that's not a Laker fan. The Laker fan is a franchise, bro. We're a franchise. We're a team. We're not just one player. Is that how you should feel about your team? I don't understand it. I don't get it. That I'm not, like I said, I don't understand that type of fan. I don't understand the type of fandom where one guy joins your team and you go, well, I don't really like him, so I'm not gonna watch them anymore. Sorry, I had to make the voice for you. But that's what it sounds like to me. I'm gonna stop watching the team I've been watching for almost 30 years because I don't like him. I don't like LeBron. Man. LeBron's not that big. You're making LeBron bigger than he is. I'm keeping him in his place by watching my team before, after, and going forward. You're the only one that's going to be like, well, LeBron's here. I need to make a fuss about it. I don't do that. I don't make a fuss about LeBron. I know he's a great player. He was on our team, had a good time, and when it was time for him to go, I was cool with him going. You was on the last show. When LeBron said when he was leaving, it wasn't a big deal to me.
Oh, yeah. It's a big deal to us as Warrior fans.
No, it's a big deal to everybody else. I'm a Laker fan. He come or go, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Big deal. Move on.
Let's see. Papa J says Warrior fans are weak. At least I don't root for a SoCal and NorCal team, so suck on that, Papa J. Then Will says Patrick Baldwin trash, Wiseman trash, Jonathan Kuminga trash, Nico Mannion trash, Eric Pascal trash, Jacob Evans trash, Damian Jones trash. Damian Jones actually wasn't bad. The Warriors just got rid of him. He went to the Lakers right after the Warriors.
Yeah, y'all have had some struggles, but look at what you traded it for. Okay, think about what the Warriors have accomplished.
I don't care.
I mean, but I'm just saying, yes, you've missed on some draft picks, but the Warriors have won 4 championships. They hadn't won piss diddly squat before that. The Warriors hadn't done anything. All they had was we believe in a second round exit. Y'all beat the Mavs. Y'all lost the next round against the Jazz. That was it. Hey, so now you've won 4 championships. Enjoy it. Revel in it.
Thanks a lot, Will. Now I'm trying to
watch every Steph Curry game. Enjoy that thing. Watch your team. Even if LeBron joins your team, don't stop watching. Enjoy it, because it's the last years. Think about it's people on TV right now going, I remember watching Michael Jordan. Do you know why? Because when Jordan left, the Chicago Bulls were trash for quite some time. Yeah, Derrick Rose was there for a minute, but other than that, they don't have a lot to celebrate.
They were not nothing after Michael Jordan and them left. They had
even before, after. What did you pick one? So all I'm saying is revel in it, enjoy it. Don't get caught up in the LeBron thing. Even if LeBron joined the Warriors, watch your team, watch Curry, have a good time. Because once they gone,
we go back to the early 2000s.
Good luck. I mean, Joe Lacob need to trade for somebody, but at this point, you don't got nothing to trade. So enjoy it. These players don't come around very often.
No. Let's see. We back on this, says Jim. Bruce says Warrior fans are entitled. I cannot until we suck again. No. The new fans in 2015 are entitled. Us old heads, we know what's about to come down this pipeline right now, which is some pure garbage in the next 3 years.
Man. Woo.
It's going to get ugly. I don't want LeBron on the Warriors. His fans are toxic. Look.
Yeah, they are. If you're a fan of LeBron, yes. LeBron only fans, where they're just a fan of only LeBron. Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. But look, if you're a Warrior fan, you're used to bandwagon. Come on now. Don't start that.
Oh, we just started it.
I mean, come on now. If you're a Warrior fan, you're used to bandwagon.
Anybody remember number 30? If it wasn't for 30, we wouldn't have this fan base. We would have the Bay Area fan base. We would. And Warrior fans in this area are very loyal to the soil, right? And I'm sure the same for any NBA fan in around here is going to be loyal to their team, right? Whether who comes through or not. I mean, Warrior fans, we're sent with Draymond Green. Everyone hates his ass, right? But if you root for the blue and gold, guess what? That's your guy.
Yeah.
That's your guy no matter what.
I don't like him.
So, yeah.
Because he stomps on people and uppercuts them. It's crazy.
But hey, man,
the man's crazy.
He defends your
best
player.
They're playing football. What's wrong with this guy?
He defends your best player.
Yeah.
So it does not matter at that point.
Yes. True that.
So, yes, look, we're going to have guys who join teams that we don't like, right? You think the Houston Rockets enjoyed Dylan Brooks? Or even when the Phoenix Suns got Dylan Brooks? You think Phoenix fans were jumping out of joy? No. But he's wearing your uniform, right?
Yeah.
He's representing your city. He's representing your basketball team. So you gotta root for him.
Yeah,
That's your guy.
I'll give a great example is when Meta World Peace, or the man formerly known as Ron Artest, played with the Rockets against the Lakers, okay, in which a series the Lakers won in 7 games, and then turn around and join the team a year later. So for me, this is the same guy that got into an altercation with Kobe on the court during that series, right?
Yes.
He joins the team next year after me looking at the dude and being like, man, get your ass, blah, 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 cussing at the television. He joins the team. I'm like, hey, Ron, welcome, baby. We need you. Because we needed that kind of energy.
You want to bring that up? I'm sorry, Niner fans. Remember when Richard Sherman was dogging you guys for like 8 years? And then you guys were giving him hand jobs the minute he joined the team.
Yeah, yeah.
Who missed me with... I know where you're going with this, right? Look, if LeBron comes to the Warriors... Deal with it. He's on our team.
Yeah.
We just enjoy it. I guarantee you, in those days where it was Magic versus Larry, tell me you didn't want to see that match, those two play on one team.
Well, I mean, back then, I don't know, because we're talking Celtics Lakers. There's a little bit more to it than that.
I get that.
But
look,
there are certain players. I mean, it's a little different back then. Just a little different.
Taj, the Warriors and Cavs spent 4 years playing in the NBA Finals against each other.
Yeah, but the LeBron is not one team. Like, LeBron has played on 3 different teams.
But what I'm saying is
Magic and Larry, they are. You can't say Celtics without saying Larry Bird. You can't say Lakers without saying Magic Johnson.
You're right.
LeBron is kind of, he's played on a few different teams.
He's played on a few different teams, but he's only got one rival in this generation, and whether people want to like it or not, it's Steph Curry.
Yeah, but they played
because this was supposed to be LeBron's era, right? After Kobe, it was LeBron. Oh, I'm sorry. Here comes a 6'3", light-skinned, 200-pound, soaking wet guy who can shoot the lights out, right? And he takes the league by storm and ends up competing with LeBron. They have the same amount of titles. The only difference is that LeBron has gone and done great things in other places. Everywhere he's gone, he's brought home a championship. Not a lot of guys can say that. Let's be honest with that. Steph Curry did it for one organization, but we may get 2 years of just really good basketball with 2 players, whether in their prime or not. It's the name. It's Curry. It's LeBron. They're wearing the same jersey, right?
It's going to be fun either way.
As an NBA fan, just go enjoy it, man, because it's not going to happen again. We're not going to see Michael Jordan and who's the guy from the Pistons who he hated so much?
Ooh,
Isaiah Thompson.
Isaiah Thomas. Thomas.
You don't see those two pair, but I guarantee you, in a perfect world, if you had Isaiah Thomas as your point guard and Michael Jordan as your shooting guard, tell me you're not watching that every single day.
He hated him so much that he wasn't even on the Dream Team. It's crazy.
Tell me you wouldn't enjoy Magic Johnson running down the court and throwing a pass out to Larry Bird, who was probably one of the best three-point shooters in that era, and you wouldn't have enjoyed that. I'm saying, again, old heads, we want rivalries. We don't want that shit renewed. We don't want these guys playing together. But in a new age where guys are looking at just, hey, let's just team up. Let's just run it.
Yeah, and it's not like these things haven't happened in the past. So, I mean, if that's what ends up happening, it's going to put more butts in seats and more eyes on the television. That's really what it comes down to. It's just the names.
Bruce says, dang, LeBron started to play in the NBA when Brian was 16. Wow. Brian had hair. Why you gotta bring my shit into this for, Bruce?
Are we talking about people hair, man?
No, because my mom's in the chat. She brought on my birthday and stuff. Hitting the 40. Bruce says, "Happy birthday, old man."
Wait, you didn't even tell me.
Well, technically, my birthday's on Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday, but we got today, and then next week's there's gonna be a gap before we're on air. So, yes, my old ass is hitting the 40, man.
Ooh, welcome, brother. Welcome.
Yeah, I felt it this morning. I felt it this morning when I woke up. I was like, "Fuck this."
Oh man, we got a lot of chat, man. I don't even know where do we start. I don't even know where we left off.
Will says entitled Nate Thurman fans are bandwagon fans. And I see now Will's starting to trend towards Papa J territory. Jim says, happy birthday. Thank you, sir. Thank you, because the 70s and 80s had integrity and cocaine.
Okay.
Thanks, Will. Will, as much as you pissed us off today, thank you for that. Charles Haley to the Cowboys, and no, the NBA pushes the bum and ruin the NBA Just look at the ratings. The Warriors and Curry saved the NBA until 2019. So you don't think these ratings with
Wait a
Curry and
minute.
LeBron?
If they didn't play each other, there wouldn't have been no ratings.
Yeah, the NBA Finals were like the first time they played each other in the finals, Curry and LeBron, it got views. So
Yeah, you have to have two. You can't just have one.
So now that you're gonna have two of them on one team.
Well, I mean that is gonna be like a. I mean, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to be rude, but it's gonna be like a swan song thing. It'll be like people are showing up to watch them play together, even though they know they're not there. They're older, but just having the names up there is people gonna watch it. People gonna watch it.
Tell me, Brian, who is Nate Thurman? Nate Thurman's one of the greatest Warriors of all time. Don't try to challenge my Warrior knowledge right now either. Look, I'm about to go watch Moana, so don't ruin my moment right now. I shouldn't be admitting that on the air. But no, you're not going to challenge me there. I had to sit there through Mookie Blaylock, okay? I had to sit there through Larry Hughes, Troy Murphy, sorry-ass Mike Dunleavy, who happens to be the GM of our team, all right? Andres Biedrins, Eric Dampier, Adonal Foyle, who sat on the bench more than ever, and the Warrior fans loved him. We rooted for a guy who didn't play. Like, come on. Miss me with that. Damn it, Will, you pissed both of us off now.
Oh, man, he's trying, man. All right, and then, Bruce, thank you for the shout-out. That's right, folks. We appreciate it. As Bruce said, hit that like button. Hit it.
Smack the shit out of it, because some of y'all about to get it for making these goddamn comments, man.
I don't know why you're trying to raise our blood pressure for it, man. We just have to try to have a nice, easy Sunday evening. Will's like, nope. Nope. Go get your meds. He gonna test the 40 real quick. He tried to
You said, really, tell me 91 starters. Will, I might have still been picking my nose in 91. How the hell am I supposed to know? I didn't pay attention to basketball then. I'm not gonna try to embrace my knowledge during then.
Oh,
what the hell?
I don't know, man.
Tell me every starter on the Niners in 91 not named Montana or Rice or fucking Steve Young. Tell me that.
Let Joe Smith cook.
This motherfucker just called me Joe Smith.
Joe Smith. Oh, man. Wait, look. All we know is we didn't get hit by a bison this weekend, so that's a good start for us.
It could be worse. I could be doing somersaults in the air from a bison.
But while we're on it, I mean, at this point, we already talked about the fact that the Warriors are really looking forward to adding Luxembourg, obviously, and then adding another asset to their team, which may or may not be LeBron James. But they do need to add something if they want to make sure that they are competitive this year. On the Lakers side of things, Cameron Carr has been awesome. Cameron Carr looks like a very good athletic defensive wing. A good amount of upside, especially with his shot, man. He looks clean on the three-point shots, can handle the ball a little bit. So I'm excited about seeing him play a little bit more during the summer league. Thiero has made a jump. I don't know if you're not a Laker fan, you don't know who the hell I'm talking about. But Thiero has made a jump forward from last year. He got some time in some games during the regular season, even in the playoffs. But his ball handling, I think, has picked up quite a bit. He's a freakish athlete, a guy who can catch lobs. And the Lakers, who are in this place where we're trying to fill this gap with Jonathan Kuminga, or I think Payne Watson, we not getting him, and the Nuggets are going to keep him. We need to look at these young guys and get them some starting time. I think OKC and the Spurs have proven that you don't have to be in the league for 3 to 5 years to get an opportunity to play.
No.
If you're good enough and you can earn the spot, then play him. Don't play this stupid game where it's like, oh, he's good, but I don't, he's a rookie. Let him. No.
Hey, hold on. I feel like you're taking a shot at the Warriors right now.
No. I'm not taking a shot at the Warriors. I'm just saying around the league, and if you're a good team, generally, you're gonna put those guys back in the cupboard, and you're not gonna play them a lot. And what the Spurs showed us is that, yeah, if they show the capability of playing, let them learn from their mistakes and play them. Be a good enough, and okay, this is going to sound like a shot, but be a good enough coach to let them make mistakes. That's all. If you believe in the talent, let them make the mistakes and get them to that next level. That's all.
Yeah, that was a shot.
That's all.
I'll let you have this shot here. Montana wasn't a starter in 91, but he was still in the Niners. Montana didn't go to KC until 93, 94. Like, what are we talking about here?
Mind you, B is not a Niners fan, Will.
I'm not.
He's a Ravens fan.
But I do know that Montana, Rice, and Young were all on the same team in 91. Hey, God, what the hell's going on?
I know, you're getting grilled right now, man.
I don't give a damn.
Papa J, no playoffs. You know he didn't have a playoff game all of last century.
Rams.
Go with the Rams chatter. You guys are Rams fans are feeling really good. And I know why you're feeling good. You got Myles Garrett. I get it.
No, and Aaron Donald was on the practice field.
He was there, yes. There's video evidence of Donald on he's out there. He's sniffing around the practice facility, seeing what he could do.
First of all, the man was nowhere near retirement. Just said, I'm done. I got what I need.
Man. Wait, I thought y'all was Niner. No, I'm not a Niner fan. I'm a Raider fan, Jim. And he's a Ravens fan. Bruce, I see Rich Paul on Nightcap. It seems the toxic. Yeah, okay. So, Bruce, I'm going to agree with you on that. And we talked about this earlier. I'm tired of seeing. I don't want to see nobody's agent on any show. I really don't. Rich Paul, I just need them to make a choice. They're really stringing this thing out and trying to make it like a big show that they want us all to pay attention to. But at this point, just because, and here's the only thing I'm going to say, B. Him waiting is holding up other players at the same position getting contracts. When LeBron makes his choice, then the money will start to fall and will go to other guys.
Yeah, we're just give that money right back to Draymond.
Right, exactly. So it's just kind of like, just make a choice and get on with it. Rich Paul as an agent, it seems kind of weird to have these types of conversations because you don't know who's going to want to, sign with you later. For instance, he made the comment about Austin Reeves being traded, right? They should trade Austin Reeves. Okay, but what if Austin Reeves gets rid of his agent next year, or in a few years, and is looking for another agent? It ain't going to be your ass. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he's big enough now to where it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying, like, it's weird. When did we ever know about agents in the past? Like, it was not a thing.
Yeah,
it wasn't like we didn't even know the names of agents. Who cares?
Will says he has 3 agents: Rich Paul, Shannon Sharp, and Nick Wrong.
Yeah,
I think he meant Nick.
Didn't the whole thing get blown up? The Gilbert Arena thing. What happened to it?
I think Nick Young wanted to whoop his ass. But then again,
I think the show got blown up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's over. Gil's Arena. Yeah, I'm sorry, Papa J. I'm a Raiders fan. I shake my own head sometimes because that's how bad some of these seasons have been. I go, man, I'm a Raiders fan, to shake my head like, damn.
Papa J's still waiting since '94 to see a championship.
Yeah, they've been close though. They've been close.
That's nice. I was close to being a millionaire.
Waiting longer than that.
That's like me playing the lotto, saying I was close to being a millionaire.
Raider fans ain't won one since the mid '90s. Los Angeles Raiders wasn't. That was a long time ago. We went to the Super Bowl in was it 2002? Or was it 2000?
It got waxed. It got waxed against the Buccaneers.
Yeah, we traded our coach, by the way. Al Davis' party gift for us. Traded our coach to the opposing team that beat us in the Super Bowl. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks, Al.
94 views.
Nothing but love for you, but man. Whew.
All right, y'all.
Gil got a new show. Okay.
No one cares about it.
Yeah, I know. Those guys, I mean, they was kind of funny.
Jim, thanks for the shout out, man. We love having these shows. Thank you guys for staying in the chat as well.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all, man.
As much as it gets heated, man, we just talking sports.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, we're not going to take it personal.
But in our defense, we did not challenge y'all. Y'all challenged us, okay? We did not challenge anybody's fandom. The
only person who's going to get shitted on is Papa J for who he roots for.
Yeah, he's going to get that every time he joins the show.
Yeah. And then who else? Whoever came after my hair. Bruce says go Chiefs.
So why y'all getting on people's? Let's be nice. Go Chiefs. Oh, not the Chiefs talk. We're not even there yet. Mahomes is still at home making more babies. He's not coming back. Not until December sometime.
You put the Ravens and Rams rings together and still don't have more than the Niners. Oh, God. You want to talk about a team that lives in the past? Don't get me started on this because I got to get ready to bounce. But you guys, we got 5 of them, right? Back in 1994. By
golly.
Jesus, man. What's next? Price of gas?
The weather? Y'all know how I go.
Weather?
Got to go through the same
How much
things.
was a house in '94 when the last time the Niners won a Super Bowl? Riddle me that, Batman.
Huh.
Papa J says Niner, Dodgers, Lakers, LFG. Jesus Christ, that sounds terrible.
I mean, the Dodger-Laker part makes sense.
It's the football part that don't make sense.
Oh, Bruce said he was at. Yeah, Mahomes is at the game, but he ain't playing, bro. He just there. He's there to watch the game. I don't think he comes back till late in the mid-season, late at the earliest late season.
I don't think he comes back at all.
If they were smart, he wouldn't come back at all.
No.
I don't think they should bring him back.
Giants are horrible. Yes, we know. Like I'm well aware that the Giants suck, but that doesn't mean I stop rooting for my team.
It said Jurassic Park ring. Yeah, Raiders got one of those.
5 is 5, baby. Well, I'm glad you guys can count to 5. All right, let's get out of here. Let's end on a good note, guys, before we start ripping each other apart again.
All right, well, until next time, we will be back next Sunday, 7:30 Pacific time. We appreciate y'all. We will be talking about the new World Cup champion. The champion, and hopefully...
No. Well, actually, yes, because the championship game is on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll if we have to wait to get through the game, we'll wait till after if we have to, because we're definitely going. Or we'll watch it live. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Watch it live. And LeBron will have picked. If LeBron ain't picked a team by next Sunday,
I give up on it.
I mean, we're going to have like a LeBron countdown ticker. Like, there's only 2 teams to pick from, LeBron. Just flip a coin or something. Seriously. Anyway, all right, y'all. Until next time, we appreciate y'all joining us. Shout out to Will, Mama Lay, Jim, Bruce, Papa J. Now, am I missing anybody? I think that's everybody. We appreciate y'all joining us. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll be back next week. Love it.
Bruce. Glad you guys aren't senators. They seem to be dying lately.
I mean, I'm not going. I hate to. I'm not going. I don't want to say what I want to say, but you are right.
And on that note, we are going to be getting off the air. We are going to be getting off the air, folks. Everyone have a wonderful evening. T, I will see you next Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Everyone else, we will see you next Sunday. Hopefully, we got